InterContinental Hotels Group has announced that it's launching a new upscale hotel chain in China. Part of its aim is to make sure that the Chinese, when they're travelling abroad, stay in InterContinental hotels. Joining me, who's been covering this story, is Simon Zekaria. Simon, thanks for joining us. Targeting China seems sensible enough, I mean, given the growing wealth there, but, you know, what's InterContinental Hotel strategy?
Yeah, this is really a pioneering move by an international hotelier. It's the first time that one of these big branded hotel companies is creating a brand specifically for and targeted at Chinese consumers. So this really encompasses everything from the decor to the food in the hotel. So you're going to have Chinese gardens in the lobby, you're going to have noodle bars, you're going to have VIP lounges for executive Chinese travellers. So it really is all about the Chinese hospitality experience.
Right, and so how big is this going to be? I mean, presumably you're talking about the major Chinese cities where the business community is.
Exactly, exactly. So it's called the Hualuxe chain, and it's going to start. The first opening is in late 2013, and they've penned initially 20 contracts across China, with starting off in the major cities like Beijing and Shanghai, and then it's going to be rolled across to second and third tier markets. And then eventually the plan is to export the brand across Southeast Asia to the booming economies of Southeast Asia, and so that's the plan. So this is really about both the domestic Chinese traveller and also the international Chinese traveller.
So this is a new hotel brand that they're creating, which they're going to expand into the whole of Asia. But they've got a presence in China already with some of their other groups.
Yeah, they've already got a considerable presence in China. IHG are the market leader. They've got 160 hotels in China. They've got a further 160 in the pipeline, and 70% of those rooms are already under construction. So already China is a big play for IHG. Yeah. But even despite that, they see a gap in the market, and that's why they're coming forward with this specifically orientated Chinese brand.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I think, you know, the concept of then encouraging Chinese when they travel to stay in other InterContinental Group hotels, I suppose that's a key part of this.
That's right. They've already got Chinese travellers in their major upscale hotel brands, but what they want is to really engineer a chain specifically for the Chinese consumer, and then expand it out to the wider Chinese-speaking world.
Right. And are any of the other hotel groups going with this strategy, or is this fairly unique?
Well, as I say, it's really a pioneering move, but you would assume that a lot of their rivals would see this as a very a logical step forward. You look at recent data, and it's extraordinary. China is going to be one of the greatest growth engines for the consumer economy. By 2025, recent data says that it's going to overtake the US as the world's largest hotel market.
Right.
And by 2039, it's going to double that.
Wow.
And not only that, in the next decade, you're going to have 100 million Chinese consumers a year, outbound Chinese travellers. So that's rising fivefold from today's levels. So really in China, you've got rapid GDP growth, you've got rapid urbanisation, and hoteliers are key to tap into this demand, and it's going to be a winning position for them.
I'm not surprised. I mean, they're quite awesome figures. Right. Well, Simon, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.